Hey, I'm Greg Mann, broker owner of Greater Orlando Realty. Welcome back to the GMANN Show. I've got a great show coming up. I've got a fantastic guest, local business owner, Narciso. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You actually have a hair salon. Tell us about how you got to this point that you got your own salon, the services you offer, and what you do for the community.
Awesome. Well, thank you for having me, first and foremost. So, I have been in the industry for 25 years, and what sparked the salon suite that I'm currently in Winter Park was COVID and the transition that kind of took on to the planet, right? Mm-hmm. Especially in the hair industry.
Yeah.
For us in the hair industry, it was pretty challenging, being shut down, and for many hairdressers, we don't work, we don't get paid, right? That's just the nature of the business. So being able to provide services one-on-one in a suite setting has been ideal. Many different safety challenges that we've had to kind of overcome, and just the safety of the guest is always first and foremost my priority.
Yeah, sure.
I love to color hair. Basically, my passion is to provide services that are easy for you to maintain, and to provide a professional ear for someone who listens to what the guest's needs are.
Got ya. So, Trinity Hair Studio is the name of the store.
Yes.
You're based down in Winter Park.
Yes.
How does someone get hold of you?
Mm-hmm. If you want to contact me, the best way to contact me is via phone, 321-277-9857. You can call, you can text, or you can check out my website at trinityhairstudio.com.
Now, ladies have lots more things going on with their hair than guys.
Sure.
So I'm sure you have guys come in your studio, I'm sure you have ladies come in. What's like the top kind of thing for a lady these days? Is it coloring? You tell us.
So color's the thing that'll never go away, right?
Yeah.
It's the thing that it provides a certain level of youthfulness to the client. But here right now in Florida, being a New York native, Brooklyn born, coming here to Florida, lived in, tousled hair, very natural tresses, it seems to be the never-ending trend.
Yeah.
It's just easier. The Florida humidity is a big challenge.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
So being able to understand multi-textured hair is huge.
So, do you ever get a client that comes in and they're saying, I want this, and you're looking and saying, this is not really what you should be doing?
Absolutely.
That's got to be difficult to say, don't do that, do this. So how do you cover that?
Yeah, that's hard. Sometimes you got to break them the reality, right? Sometimes the truth about the texture of the hair or what the hair can do, or even the lifestyle.
Yeah.
I think a great consultation is everything. And again, being able to listen and mainly of all, pull up pictures.
Yes.
Right? Pictures of what they're looking for. Pictures of things that they have had on their hair of relevance.
Yeah.
And again, lifestyle, and just being able to dig deep into how much time they're looking to spend on their hair, and then mainly of all, the investment of hair, because hair, it's an art, right? It's an art
really
form.
Is,
it's an expression.
Yeah.
So with that being said, you really want to be able to work with someone who listens and can take the time to really consult to find out what your real needs are for your hair.
Yeah.
So I can help you get there.
Now, with guys, I think hair's a little bit easier to deal with for most guys, But with a lady, they've got more maintenance. How many times do you see the average customer into your store in a year?
Yeah, in a year. Oh, wow, I never looked at it that way.
Yeah.
Right? That's a good question. So mainly to break it down a little easier for me and any potential people out there, normal color is anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
If you're looking to kind of grow your hair, if you have a shorter haircut, you might not have to see me as often. But maintenance is a huge thing. You never want to try to grow out your hair for an extensive amount of time and then end up cutting more than you need to because of lack of maintenance.
Yeah.
So on the longest stint, 10 to 12 weeks is the longest you want to go between. So you're looking at maybe 3 times a year or so.
3 to 4 times, yeah. Now with guys, we're not totally lazy, but some guys are more lazy than others. You get a lot of guys in your studio. A lot of guys going for the shorter stuff, longer stuff. I mean, what's going on with guys these days?
So with guys are finicky, right? It's one of those things, right? We find someone we love and we stay there forever. I make it a really good habit with male clients or female clients to offer a change at least twice a year.
Got ya.
right? Whether it be growing it out some, shortening it up a little bit, adding a little texture, maybe styling it a little differently, changing the part, right? Simple things that sometimes we don't really think about. The last thing any stylist wants to do with any guest is kind of fall into this box, right? Because people are just not in our box. It's just not how we live.
Yeah, and if you think about it, like when you're younger, you've got a different perspective on life. Absolutely. You've got different cool things going on. Things aren't cool, and you want this hair and you want that hair. I know when I first came from England to the States, it was the worst time really. It was the best time, but it was the worst time because I'd had a guy in England that cut my hair for years. It was really cool. It was a hairdresser from India. And I came to the States and I'm like, gosh, I've got to find somebody to cut my hair. And I went through probably 5, 6, 7 places, never found anyone I was comfortable with. Then I found that person, and I've got to be honest, she's moved from one store to another, and I've moved from one store to another. That's it. Do you get that happening?
Absolutely, absolutely. I have clients who move away from me and still come to travel. I have one of my loyal clients who moved away. She took an overseas job. She was working with Disney at the time, and she was working out in Hong Kong and moved back to the States. But now that she's here, she lives in Tampa. So she travels back and forth to see me. I have a client of mine who also comes from Bradenton. I have a client who comes in from St. Pete. So, I mean, once you find your guy, once you find your girl, right? I mean,
you stick with them.
Yeah.
Now, another thing
it's a personal thing.
It really is. It's so personal. Another thing that I'm intrigued with now, beards are big. You're sporting a fantastic beard. I see guys with the big long beard, the shorter beard, the tight beard. We had Barry Miller in earlier with a tight, 4-day stubble sort of thing. What's the trend right now with beards?
So the trend for beards are keeping it neat, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to have an out of shape beard. You know what I mean? Well, let me rephrase that, right? I mean, we have the guys who care about their appearance and grooming, and then you have the guys who live that natural, carefree life, and you got to embrace it all, right? But I mean, I think for beards is longer, conditioned, and just trimmed up. You know what I mean? Clean.
So when you talk about conditioned, there's all sorts of products you can stick in the beard these days. I know guys that don't even use products in the beard, and sometimes you think, gosh, you can almost see it. What's the best product for a guy's beard to keep it looking cool and trim and beautiful? Like shiny and
so that's tough. I mean, you want to get yourself a good cleanser, right? A good shampoo. It doesn't matter what shampoo you use. I mean, there's so many shampoos out there. I don't want to plug any brands in, right? That's always challenging. But you want to get to a good shampoo, a good conditioning product. If you're going to use a conditioner for hair, use either a beard oil and a beard balm.
Oh, okay.
So the beard oil is going to give it that conditioning, the vitamins that the face needs underneath it, and then the beard balm is what's going to mold and sculpt the beard into shape.
Because what a lot of people don't understand is that when you stop shaving, your skin changes dramatically underneath that beard, doesn't it? And then if you shave off, you can see the big difference in your skin complexion, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
So using those products are helping the beard, they're helping the complexion, they're helping the skin, they're making you feel good.
Yes.
Unbelievable. I totally love the services you offer. It's very
thank you.
Unique, very intimate, very personal, and I wish you every success for your business.
Thank you.
How do people get hold of you one more time?
Again, I'm at 321-277-9857, trinityhairstudio.com. I'm located right in the heart of Winter Park at Phoenix Salon Suites. Don't hesitate to call. Look forward to seeing you.
Narcus, thanks very much for being on.
Thanks so much.
Narciso Morales, folks, you got to go and get your hair done there. You got to get your beard done, guys. You go see him whenever you can. I'm Greg Mann from Greater Orlando Realty. This is the GMANN Show. We will be right back with a Mortgage Minute.
Managing your investment property is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Sign up at GoRent123.com. 2. Let Greater Orlando Realty handle everything for you when it comes to managing your property. From qualifying tenants to collecting rent, processing maintenance requests, and everything in between. 3. Sit back, relax, and count all that money you're making. Earning passive income on your property is as easy as 1, 2, 3 with Greater Orlando Realty. Visit GoRent123.com today.
Hey, I'm Greg Mann, broker owner of Greater Orlando Realty, and welcome back to the GMANN Show. Today we have two fantastic people to talk to. Sonia Hishami from Edge Home Finance, and welcome back, Sonia.
Thank you.
Local businessman Narciso Morales, welcome back.
Thank you.
Narciso, you're one of my tenants.
Yes.
You've rented from us for about 4 years, which is phenomenal. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
From a tenant's perspective, working with a property management company, what's the good, bad, and the ugly? And hopefully not much ugly.
No. Definitely not much ugly at all. The good is there's always someone there. Response is immediate.
Good.
I've never had any challenges. I think for me, being busy as I am, having the family that I do between work and home, having someone responsible enough to take care of their responsibilities when I'm in need is huge, and this company definitely does so.
Awesome, good. I appreciate you saying that, and I certainly appreciate you being a tenant. Quite often I say, it's not property management, it's people management. So, and everyone has this, it's the landlord and the tenant, and they're against each other. No, that's silly. They're not. No one's against anybody. And we become friends with our tenants. We become friends with our homeowners, which is really good. We use an online portal. You use that?
I do.
You like using it?
It's very convenient.
Awesome.
Super easy.
Cool. When you do your payments through the portal?
Yes.
Magic. That's great. Now, I know that you are considering becoming a homeowner, which is a fantastic thing. Now you've got your business a bit more established, and you not only got your business, but you do a lot of education in the hairdressing industry. You're in a position to make an application for a loan, which is where Sonia comes in. So Sonia, someone makes an application, never bought a home before. How do you help them to get from point A to point B? Because it's sometimes a little bit daunting.
It could be, and it's amazing. We've worked together before, so we're getting ready to buy a home. And so, it depends on your timeline, how long you want to be in that home, how much funds do you want to put down. And so we have FHA loans, from 3.5% down. We have conventional loans are 3% down. But the process kind of starts a little bit before that. We want to make sure the credit is where it needs to be. The higher the credit, the better the rate. We want to make sure that the down payment is there. We want to make sure closing costs are there. We also have products that we have a down payment assistance program. If someone wants to come in and buy a home and they don't have the 3.5 down for the FHA, we can actually offer that to them. And we have some really great programs to where we can possibly have the seller contribute some closing costs as well.
That's awesome.
So it's a little easier, to kind of get different, make it a team where everybody contributes to go through.
So with your expertise and knowing what product suits each individual, you can tailor make the product to fit your needs.
Yes.
And you can guide him step to step, which is fantastic. When he's going to make his application, now I've got to fill forms and I've got to do this. Is it difficult? Is it easy? Can he do it online?
Yes, that's like the magic key, is that it makes it easy for everyone. You're away from home quite a bit, so you can absolutely complete the application. It's literally like a 5-10 minute process of completing the application. We open a secure portal for them as soon as the application is completed, where they can, it's literally maybe 5 items I need. Pay stubs, I want to know, how much money you make. Bank statements, I want to know how much you do have available for closing, and driver's license, or maybe taxes in your situation because you're self-employed. Right. And so, it's a super easy process.
So the good thing too is also, as a potential home buyer, you get to use someone's services such as Sonia's, who's completely an expert in a field, but you also get to use someone such as myself. And my services are totally free to you. And so are Sonia's, because, during the process, we're working for the end goal. When you think about a home that you're going to purchase, are you thinking townhouse, single family home? What sort of product are you thinking about buying?
Single family for sure.
Yeah.
But for me, my priority is being able to purchase a home in a really good school district. That's a huge thing.
That was one thing I was going to ask you.
That's a huge thing for me with my girls. I have a 13, I have a 5-year-old, and I have a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
And school is huge,
Yeah.
So I think that's what I look at first and foremost. And then, yes, definitely a single family home.
So single family home, I hear that a lot. I know townhomes are a big thing now for people. The reason I ask that is because I think with a single family home, you get more of the family experience. And if he was a single guy, you'd probably said, townhome. The cool thing about it, doesn't matter what property he buys, he can use the product that you're offering to buy any of those homes, can't it?
Yeah, so single family and townhomes are considered, from lending side, as a single family home. Condos are a little bit different because we have to see how many investors are in and different, situations. But yes, he can buy a condo, a townhouse. All of it is, the same, pretty simple process.
That's awesome, yeah, because I know some people don't understand the difference between a condo, a townhouse, a mobile home, etc. So between the three of us, our goal is to get you to buy a house in 2023, become a homeowner, set your roots down and build that business. I want to thank you for coming on the show. Much appreciated. I want to thank you for being back, Sonia. How does someone get hold of you to do loan application?
So simple. You can call me anytime, 407-403-8658. You can text me as well. Social media is Sonia Hashimi, and then my website is loanswithsonia.com.
And one more shout out for Trinity Hair Studio. How do they get hold of you?
Yes, call or text at 321-277-9857 or email or website at trinityhairstudio.com.
Hey, I'm Greg Mann from Greater Orlando Realty. If you want to go online and look at what properties we have for rent, go to our website, gorent123.com. You can call me on 407-774-9858 anytime. Thanks for watching the GMANN Show. We'll be right back.
Managing your investment property is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. Sign up at GoRent123.com. 2. Let Greater Orlando Realty handle everything for you when it comes to managing your property. From qualifying tenants to collecting rent, processing maintenance requests, and everything in between. 3. Sit back, relax, and count all that money you're making. Earning passive income on your property is as easy as 1, 2, 3 with Greater Orlando Realty. Visit GoRent123.com today.
Hey, welcome back to the GMANN Show. Here with Laura Collins from First International Title. Laura, tell me what you do, tell me how you do it, and tell me how people get hold of you.
Thank you. I am Laura Collins with First International Title. My phone number is 314-265-9000. And I always appreciate a text to get to know me. I am one of the sales reps for the downtown office of First International Title. We do have 37 offices, and I represent our downtown office and Waterford Lakes office. One of the things about me with my clients are realtors and loan officers mostly, and anybody that's selling their house, they get to choose their title company. And so that's why a lot of people depend on their realtors to choose their title company, and that's why they're my clients. I have worked at Disney for 20 years, and anybody that works with me is going to have that kind of customer service that Disney has instilled in me. I love to help, I love to be available, and I want to make sure that they are growing their business, and it is about them.
So you'll do open houses, you'll go to offices, you'll help agents build their business, all with a cheerful smile. How do people get hold of you?
You can, again, get a hold of me, 314-265-9000.
I'm Greg Mann. This is the GMANN Show. If you want to contact me to sell your home, buy a home, rent a home, or be a landlord wanting to put a home into property management, 407-774-9858 or gorent123.com. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.